The RC version of the new iOS 26.1 is finally here, meaning that iOS 26.1 will now be released to the public in just a few days. Of course, after delaying it for a day and also releasing it a few hours after the usual schedule where Apple releases updates, we finally have the update here. So we're taking a look at the RC version. I will show you guys some more new features that you will be able to find on this update, and also some really important things that you need to know about iOS 26.1 moving forward. Now, before we get into all that, I just want to ask you guys for a really quick favor. Most of you guys that watch my videos are still not subscribed to the channel, so if you enjoy the videos and you want to see more of them, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel a lot. Now, first off, let's take a look at some of the details of the new iOS 26.1 RC, and as you can see right here, the update, the release candidate on my device here on the iPhone 15 Pro Max came in at around 8 gigabytes. I was on beta 4. Updating to the RC is at 8 gigabytes, so probably the final update also should be around this size. Now, when Apple actually releases the RC version, it usually will actually reinstall iOS on your device completely. That's why it's too big, as you can see, at 8 gigabytes. Even though even the betas came in at around 12 gigabytes on my device, they were actually quite huge. But expect to have an update at around 8 gigabytes, meaning that you will need to probably have 16 to 17 gigabytes of free storage on your iPhone in order to actually update to the new iOS 26.1. Now let's take a look at the new build number of this update. Now, as you can see right here, this is the new build number. iOS 26.1 should have the build number 23B882. Most likely, this will be the build number of the public release as well, because usually that's what happens. If there is a new update with a new build number, most likely there will be also another update for users that already have installed the RC version of iOS 26 on their devices. Now, if you have the RC version, you have it installed on your device, just know that you won't be getting the public release of iOS 26.1. Again, you already have it if you have the RC installed, meaning that you don't need to actually install the public version at all. Now, if there is another update with a new build number, then you will get an RC2 on your device as well, so you can update from this one to that newer one with a new build number. So what's new with this update? Well, we have a few changes here. First of all, as you probably know, on the Photos app, when you would 3D touch or just select a photo, you will see this new menu with the share and the favorite and the delete button. This is not new on the RC, it has been here before, but now if you actually select multiple photos and you tap the three dots, and you will see now the menu has changed for this as well. So now at the top you will have the hide button, the favorite button, and the play as slideshow button. These are two new buttons that will be added to the top of the menu once you have selected multiple photos with iOS 26.1. Now, as you probably know, with timers and alarms on iOS 26.1, Apple has added a new feature where you would slide to turn them off, the alarm and the timer as well, just like you would slide to unlock your device previously on old iOS versions. Now, there is a change there, so you can see if we just go ahead and start a timer right here, you can see once we go to the lock screen, we have that slide to turn off. So there it is, the slide to turn off, but now we have a change on this update. If you now go to your settings and you go under accessibility right here, and if you go to touch, find the touch settings, scroll all the way down here, you will have an option called prefer single touch actions. This will mean that it will actually disable that. So if you prefer just to tap to stop them, not to slide, then you will have the new option right here. So again, if we go to the lock screen and wait for this timer to go off, you will see it. So you will basically have just a button instead of a slider. So there we have it, and now we just have the stop button, which might be very useful for some people that don't want to use the slide to turn off feature. There's also a small change for folders here. So when you go to any folder on iOS 26.1, you have probably noticed before that The title of the folder is aligned to the left, and it used to be much bigger. Now that it's actually smaller in size, so you can see basically the title there, the letters there are much smaller. And also another like small change right here, but that we need to mention, if you go under Apple Intelligence and Siri, you will see that now it says beta. This was on beta, of course, since its release, but with the fourth beta of iOS 26.1, Apple had actually removed the beta badge right there from Apple Intelligence, and now it's back, meaning that it is still on beta. And now let's move on and talk about some other important things. The performance on iOS 26.1, first of all, is amazing. Now you can see the Geekbench score right here. This is the best score that I got on my device on the iOS 26.1, and as you can see, the single core score is over 3,000 there. Amazing, the best score that I got on this device on any iOS version, even iOS 18.5, which was really good. And then the multi-core score here at 7,678. Again, a great score, and it shows even on daily use. Of course, it will have a few bugs here and there, a few glitches here and there, but nothing that it's actually very annoying or that it will actually just annoy you using your iPhone on daily basis. Overall, it's very smooth. All the animations, everything is super smooth, super fast, so it's really a great update when it comes to performance. Now, of course, talking about updates, we have to talk about battery life. iOS 26.1 has a decent battery life. Expect to get the exact same battery life as you get on iOS 26 right now, or 26.0.1. Maybe 1 or 2% better, but it's basically pretty much the same. Now, these times right here are all, of course, on the fourth beta. We'll have to wait for a few more days and see how it will actually perform with the RC. But again, I don't expect any major change. So if you're currently on iOS 26 or the iOS 26.0.1, just expect to basically get the same battery life as you're getting right now, even when updating to the new iOS 26.1. And last but not least, let's talk about release. So taking a look, of course, here at the calendar, most likely iOS 26.1 will be released to the public this Monday. That will be November 3rd. Usually Apple will release these bigger updates on a Monday, so I don't expect any changes this time as well. So this Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, that should be the usual time when Apple releases big iOS updates. Now, even though with the last few releases they tend to actually delay them a bit, a few hours or minutes, but that might happen, it might not happen. So just expect to have iOS 26.1 on your device this Monday, maybe even Tuesday, but I don't think that will happen. Most likely it will be this Monday. So that's basically it for this video, guys. This is iOS 26.1, the RC version, the last update before this software goes out to the public this Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and you find it helpful. If you did, smash that like button and of course subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys on the next one.